Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel and happy 2025. My name is Eva. This is Eva's Talk. I just want us to talk about something very important that a lot of people don't feel comfortable to talk about. We usually brush it under the carpet, and today I want to open a can of worms, um, or someone would say can of worms. Yeah, kind of worms, wherever. My topic today is about a childless adult, or someone would say, we call it a child-free adult. That is any adult, a woman or a man who is at an age of maturity or having children, or after 30 years, let me just take that, and is either married or not married and wants to have children or hasn't got any children. This is a very difficult topic that a lot of people, especially from my background, don't feel very comfortable to talk about. They talk about it, but they talk about it behind the childless person, whether it's a man or a woman. What I want us to talk about today is we should not talk behind people about this important issue. All I want us to know today is having children have got a lot, and a lot of people make different decisions about whether to have a kid or not to have a kid, or whether to have a child or not to have a child. It's an individual's choice. There are a lot of people, or few people, who choose not to have children, never ever to have children, and they stick to it. There are other people, mature people, who never chose to have children. It wasn't by choice. There are other factors, there are a lot of factors that make people not to have children. And I don't want to go deep into this particular chapter, but all I want to talk today is about matured people or adults who are child-free or childless, whether it is by choice or it is by circumstances. I want to talk first about by choice, about one in every four adults, especially in the Western countries, choose not to have children. They choose willingly not to have any children in their lifetime. And the reason they choose not to have children is their own decision. No one is pressuring them. They made their own decision not to have children or not even to have a child. And their decision is based on sometimes lifestyle. They are busy women, they love life. Sometimes they can be very selfish. They don't want to share their time with a child because they've seen other people struggling juggling life and motherhood. So they make a decision that we don't want this for ourselves, or I don't want this for myself. Other people by choice said this world is getting to, they don't know where this world is getting to. Things are happening around us. Um, Global warming, high cost of living, um, expensive hospital bills, feeding, and other social economical problems prevent a lot of people to make this decision that they cannot cope when they bring a life or a child into this world with these problems in this world, because they think that the world is getting to an end and they don't want any child to come and struggle. Another reason by choice is because they love to do things independently and they don't want a child to come in and that child will be a hindrance to what they really want to do. They are comfortable and happy to be themselves. They are happy to just be them without anyone around them. They are happy to do what they want to do without anyone around them. They are capable of doing things for themselves and they don't need anyone to come and do it for them. So they decide that they don't need a child and they don't want one. They don't want to have any child so that they can have their life the way they want it without anything restricting them, either children or um, anything, I mean, or money, because looking after a child involves a lot of investment, physical, financial, emotional, everything, psychological, and it's mentally draining. It does. People who don't have children by choice see how a lot of people struggle to look after a child and they can't just stand it, and they think that that person who is struggling to look after a child is not being fair to him or herself by bringing that child into this world, because um, the care that that child is receiving to the child-free person, it's not 100%. And they decide that if you can't give it 100%, you just have to forget it. Yeah, you just forget it. Don't even have one. And it's not a crime. It's not a shame. Yeah, they are comfortable in their own self. They are happy. And it doesn't matter what family, friends, and the society think or say about them. They are just happy. I'll take my glasses and then so you can see my face very well. Yes, so they are so happy without a child and they don't want anything to cut off that happiness. You get me? So if people choose not to have kids, stop talking behind them. Get it plain. Get it in black and white. Know that this man or woman or this couple have decided they don't want kids. They don't want it. So stop putting pressure on them. Stop asking them questions. When are you going to get pregnant? When are you going to have a kid? No, they don't want a kid. They don't want a child. They don't want children. I really don't want to use the word a kid. That sometimes it's a slip of tongue because a kid is not human. So please, let's stop talking and gossiping about child-free, childless adults. I'm talking about those who willingly or by choice decided they don't want any children. Okay, so I'll end here. This is part one. We'll continue because there's a lot I have to talk about this topic. I'm getting excited, and you will too. Just like and share. Make your comments. I know some people will be very uncomfortable and say, "Oh my goodness, what is she talking about? It's a taboo in our culture. We don't talk about it. We put it in a bottle and screw it. We don't talk about this issue." I'm talking about it. I'm very comfortable. I want us to come out and talk about it. Let's discuss so that we change our attitude. And then 2025 is a new year, a new day, a new beginning. And let people live their lives the way they want to live it without you people. You there, yes, I'm talking to you. You telling people what they should do with their lives. Is my life, live it, and let me run it in my own way with God in it. Let me do it. God give me the strength to go through it. So please mind your own business and let them enjoy their choices in life because everyone has a choice. And if someone decides they don't want a child and they don't have it, it's not your cup of tea. It's not your problem. It doesn't concern you. It's not your issue. So please, we'll continue this. Have a lovely day. And then thank you for tuning in. Bye.